The 2000 epic historical drama film Gladiator portrays the Roman general Maximus Decimus Meridius, who is portrayed when Commodus, the ambitious son of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, murders his father and seizes the throne. Reduced to slavery, Maximus becomes a gladiator and rises through the ranks of the arena, determined to avenge the murder of his family and the emperor. But as entertaining as this movie is, how true to history is it? The movie opens in 180 AD with Roman general Maximus Decimus Meridius intending to return home after he leads the Roman army to victory against Germanic tribes. After the battle, Emperor Marcus Aurelius tells Maximus that his own son, Commodus, is unfit to rule, and that he wishes Maximus to succeed him as regent to restore the Roman Republic. Wishing to seize power, Commodus secretly murders his father. The real Marcus Aurelius became emperor on the 7th of March 161 AD. He succeeded Antoninus Pius and is often referred to as the Wise. Marcus Aurelius had been closely associated with the Emperor Hadrian and had been destined to be emperor from an early age. What the movie completely misses out is the fact that Marcus Aurelius had his close associate Lucius Verus named co-emperor, as he needed a loyal friend in Rome to control the Senate whilst he was on frequent campaigns. Lucius Verus may have died from the plague in 169 AD. As suggested in the movie, the Marcomannic Wars were a series of wars lasting over a dozen years, from about 166 AD until 180 AD. These wars pitted the Roman Empire against the Marcomanni, Quadi and other Germanic peoples, along both sides of the upper and middle Danube. The struggle against the Germanic invasions occupied a major part of the reign of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, and it was during his campaign against them that he started writing his philosophical work, Meditations. Also missed from the movie is the fact that Marcus Aurelius was able to secure the succession for Commodus, whom he had made co-emperor in 177 AD, and Commodus never murdered his father. Marcus Aurelius died at the age of 58 on the 17th of March 180 AD of unknown causes in his military quarters in the city of Vindobona, modern-day Vienna. He was immediately deified and his ashes were returned to Rome, where they were rested in Hadrian's mausoleum, the modern-day Castel Sant'Angelo. Historically, there is no indication that Marcus Aurelius intended to restore republican rule. His Stoic philosophy would have led him to prefer a monarchical government. Historically, Commodus had been his imperial colleague since 177 AD, and just before his death he named Commodus as his successor. Lucilla was Commodus's sister and was married to her father's co-emperor Lucius Verus, which is mentioned in the film as the dead father of her son Lucius Verus, but not mentioned as co-emperor. The attempted incest between Commodus and Lucilla in the movie is not historically documented, although Commodus is said to have committed incest with his other sisters. Like in the movie, Lucilla was in fact implicated in plots with members of the Senate to kill her brother. In 182 AD, following an assassination attempt on Commodus, Lucilla was exiled to Capri and subsequently executed on her brother's orders. The movie's character of Maximus is fictional, although he is loosely based upon real historical figures, such as Narcissus, the wrestler who killed Commodus, Cincinnatus, who was a farmer who became a dictator and saved Rome from invasion, only then to resign his 6-month appointment after just 15 days, and Marcus Nonius Macrinus, a trusted general, consul and friend of Marcus Aurelius. The city of Rome is grandly displayed in the movie, and the Colosseum features heavily, with the Emperor Commodus himself taking to the sand in his final duel with Maximus. This is somewhat true. The real Commodus had a passion for gladiatorial combat, which he took so far as to take to the arena himself, dressed as a securator. The Romans found Commodus's gladiatorial combat to be scandalous and disgraceful. The Roman historian Cassius Dio claimed that citizens of Rome who lacked feet, either through accident or illness, were taken to the arena, where they were tethered together for Commodus to club to death while pretending they were giants. Dio also wrote that it was Commodus's custom to privately use deadly weapons to fight, murdering and maiming his opponents. For each appearance in the arena, Commodus charged the city of Rome 1,000,000 sestertii, which strained the Roman economy. Cassius Dio further records that Commodus once killed 100 lions in a single day, and later decapitated a running ostrich with a specially designed dart, which he afterwards carried the bleeding head of the bird over to the senator's seating area, and motioned to suggest that they were to be next. At the end of the movie, it incorrectly shows Commodus being killed in the Colosseum by Maximus, but the real Commodus was assassinated by the wrestler Narcissus in 192 AD, ending the Nerva Antonine dynasty. The ending of the film then implies that the Roman Republic was to be re-established, but this ignores the true history and the immediate succession of Pertinax as emperor in January 193 AD, the first claimant in the notorious year of the 5 emperors. Although Gladiator is only loosely based upon real history, it is a great movie which brings to life the Roman world of Commodus, and I highly recommend it to those who enjoy a good sword and sandal epic. But if you want to learn the true history of that period, I recommend reading the works of Cassius Dio.